CeDEM17. Thank you very much for joining us. I have some very nice wine from the area here.
Oh,
it's a Grüner Veltliner, which is typical for this area. Could you tell me your thoughts on e-democracy and open government in a nutshell?
Okay, for me, for my country, e-democracy is about providing accessible, affordable, data services, platforms, and public amenities online, so that a population of 1.2 billion people has access to the best of the internet, so that the country's growth is not just on offline platforms, but once you have a billion people online, you can make so many things easier in terms of their daily lives. So financial transactions, paying your amenities, for example, electricity, home bills, certificates that you need to give when you're applying for a job or getting a registration done. All those things come online, and our government's doing quite a lot to propagate that in the current times.
What does open mean to you?
Open means accessible and affordable, and also secure, because the internet has no borders, and you can never be sure from where the next threat is coming. So providing open, accessible and secure platforms and services to the citizens is crucial in these times, actually.
Okay. Could you name a good practice in e-democracy or open government?
I think a good practice would be the fact that the government in India has put certificates that were required by government agencies online in a digital locker. Mm-hmm. That's one great practice that they've done. So you don't need to take those physically to the banks or anywhere else. I think the second good practice is the fact that all the compensations or digital payments, they're all happening online now because of demonetization. Mm-hmm. There's been a huge growth because of that. I think these are the two big things that are emerging from India right now.
And could you name a bad practice in either e-democracy or open government?
I think the fact that security is becoming a challenge, okay. Not just in the Asian context or the Southeast Asian context, but globally. Recently we had the ransomware attacks going on and the NHS got crippled. Just the fact that security, you can't control it and you don't know where it's emanating from, and your citizens and your government is not geared up to tackle it. I think that's something which is a challenge, and it's frightening.
What do you think will we be discussing at the conference here, the CeDEM conference in 2027, in 10 years' time?
Okay, I think we'll be discussing the emergence of Asia with the emergence of internet to this population that's coming online, and we'll be seeing new dynamics of how probably 2 billion people use the internet. So the discourse will shift from the west to the east, metaphorically also, as we say, and the emergence of new challenges and new software and startups, how they're innovating in their region to problems that are perhaps global but have local solutions.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.